Hey everybody, welcome back to Team Forbidden's YouTube page again. It is Andrew the Collector here with an update for Traptrix. I've been playtesting this version of Traptrix for a little bit, and I thought I'd give you guys, my take on the deck. As you all know, I do like this deck. I have a good amount of updates or versions of it on our channel already, and I feel like the format has shifted a little bit to where I can update this, enough to, still be competitive enough. But let's just go ahead and get into it. We're starting out with the same ratios that we always had. Traptrix Mermello, 3 Mantis, and 3 Pudica. Mantis is your trap hole searcher, Mantis is your Traptrix searcher, and Pudica is your field spell searcher, and that's all upon their normal summon. Upon their special summon, Mermello pops a spell or trap on the field, and Mantis has a quick effect to set a spell or trap from your graveyard to your side of the field by sending a set card from your side of the field. So it's a pretty good way to dodge stuff like Cosmic Cyclone and stuff like that. And Pudica, upon special summon, you target a special summon monster your opponent controls and then banish it for 2 turns. So really good interruption there. And then 2 Dinoia, normal summon, she special summons a Traptrix monster from the graveyard, and then on special summon you set 1 from the graveyard, so she's a good graveyard recursion. And Arachnocampa is our back row protection from being destroyed by card effects once per turn. And then if you control a Traptrix monster, you can special summon it from the hand. And then just an Vesiculo, sorry if I'm butchering these names, I never can really get them right, is just an extra body for extensions. And that's it for the main deck Traptrix monsters. Pretty standard. For the rest of the monsters, we have 3 Shifter and 3 Ash Blossom. It's Ash Blossom, why not? And I've always said that if your deck can run Shifter, run Shifter. Off into the spells, there's not a whole lot of them. We have 2 Traptrix Garden. It gives you an extra normal summon, battle protection once per turn. And now off into the spells. There's not very many. The most important one in the entire deck is Traptrix Garden, the field spell. It gives you an extra normal summon, it gives you battle protection, and it gives you recursion from the graveyard by banishing a Traptrix card. 1 Tantalizing Tune, or Tramtalizing Tunes, basically pitch a Traptrix or monster or a normal trap and draw 2 cards. Good consistency. 1 Call by the Grave and 1 Pot of Prosperity for extra bit of consistency. Now off into the meat of the deck, which are the traps. 3 Traptrix Holuti. Again, I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names, I can never get them right. It's basically a trap monster when you activate it, and you can activate it the turn that you set it by pitching a Traptrix card. And while it's in the graveyard, you can banish it to special summon a Traptrix monster from your graveyard to your side of the field. So basically that's how you can best give these guys' effects off during your opponent's turn to interrupt their plays by popping a spell or banishing a special summon monster. So really good at run at least 3. 3 Imperm, it's a literal hand trap. 2 Gravedigger's Trap Hole, probably one of the best trap holes in this deck. Basically prevents hand traps, effects in the graveyard, and effects in the banishment. So yeah, and it deals 2k damage on top of that. Floodgate Trap Hole to set a monster your opponent controls face down permanently. 1 Terrifying Trap Hole. I'm not seeing a lot of people run this one, but I feel like it does have its use in certain situations. But if not, you can always side it out. 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, it's still really underrated against decks that special summon multiple monsters at the same time. But yeah. 1 Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare. That was a mouthful. Negate the effect of a monster that was special summoned this turn and destroy it. And I'm actually running one network trap hole. When your opponent special summons a monster from the deck or graveyard, banish it face down. Very underrated card. I'm currently following Dual Evolution on YouTube, and they ran this in their recent Traptrix build, and I thought it was pretty good. There was another trap hole card that they were running. I forget what the name of it was, but I currently don't have that. Otherwise, I would use it. But credit to them for bringing me this idea. And then one goes in match, because this is an Earth-based archetype, and along with upcoming decks like Ryzeal, this card will be very, what's the word? Catastrophic to them. Off into the extra deck. 3 Seer. This is the best card in the entire deck. It gets you your plays. It sets your plays for next turn by either special summoning your monsters from the deck or setting trap cards from the deck, which you can do basically in the same turn off of each other. So yeah, run 3, no less. 2, Rafflesia. Gives all of your Traptrix monsters protection from being targeted and being destroyed by battle or card effects, except herself. And basically, you can detach material from her to activate, or to basically send a trap hole card from your deck to your graveyard, and her effect basically becomes that. So, yes. And 2 of Pingulicula. I wonder what these names mean. I'm going to have to do my research on that. But she has a pretty interesting effect. When this card has material, it is unaffected by trap cards activated by... When this card has material, it is unaffected by trap effects and the effects of other monsters with the same type as this card's material. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. You can detach material from this card, add 1 Traptrix card from your deck to your hand. If a monster owned by your opponent is sent to the graveyard or banished by a card effect, except during the damage step, you can attach one of those monsters to it as material. So really good against the Fiendsmith engine. To snag some of their cards and basically interrupt their plays and making her unaffected by Fiend monsters' effects, in general. And then 2 Atopus. It's a trap hole spider type monster, I guess. It's a Link 3, and this Link summon card is unaffected by trap cards. All Traptrix monsters that gain 1,000 attack while you have a normal trap card in your graveyard, which is easy enough. Once per turn, target face-up monsters your opponent can... target face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of plant monsters that you control, negate their effects, and you can apply this effect, banish 1 normal trap card from your graveyard, and destroy one of those targets. So really good. Definitely want to run 2. Not 3, you don't get her out that often as much as Seer or the other ones, but she is definitely good into swinging for game and basically making all your monsters incredible beat sticks. And then 1 Traptrix Alumerus. Basically, you can detach 2 materials from her to special summon a insect or plant monster from your graveyard. Really good recursion, but you only need 1 of her. I barely go into her. I only basically use her as an extra beat stick if I'm trying to swing for game. And then 1 Time Thief Redoer just for the extra rank 4s. And then the rest is just going to be IP Masquerena, Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Unicorn, and then Access Code Talker. You can utilize the extra deck any way that you want, as long as the basic ratios of like Rafflesia and Seer are basically the same. But yeah, that is it for the deck profile, guys. Short and sweet. Let me know what you guys think, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell down below for notifications, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.